Hello, Captain DeBianca in 1st Squad. I am Cadet Hull, Squad Leader of 1st Squad, 2nd Platoon, Bravo Company, 520 Infantry, 1st Infantry Brigade Combat Team, 101st Infantry Division. This is a mission briefing and is unclassified. The purpose of this briefing is to inform the members of 1st Squad on the actions on and extraction from an ambush in vicinity of Charlie Golf 832440. During this briefing, I will briefly explain the security notification process, initiation technique, means of suppression, the process of assault, clearing the objective, withdrawal, and accountability upon return to the ORP. Alright, squad, so in our situation, our enemy is 1 North Torbion mounted infantry squad traveling north on this road, this direction. So, let's first talk about our security elements. So our eastward security element has a Claymore facing south, and then also has an AT-4. The same weapons can be found in our westward security element with the Claymore facing northwest and an AT-4. We placed our 2 AT-4s with the security element to make sure that in the event another vehicle comes from the south or from the north, we isolate the objective and keep that vehicle from entering. The Claymores can also be utilized for any dismounted squirters that happen to make it out of the kill zone. So for our security element, most likely our east security element to notify the squad leader and the assault element of incoming enemy. Once they have a positive ID on the likely CSK 141 or the enemy mounted infantry squad, our primary way of notification is a VS-17 panel flashed like this. Alternate is a wolf tail swung around with a VS-17. Contingency is bird noises, and then hopefully we don't get to it, but emergency is using a runner. So once the squad leader receives the notification of an incoming enemy, to initiate fire, or fires will be initiated when the last enemy passes phase line kill, which is this east phase line, or the CSK 141 is within 25 meters of phase line death, which is this westward phase line. At that point, our means of suppression comes into play. When one of these two events occur, the Claymore on the kill zone will be initiated. That will then be followed by the 240 Bravo in the support by fire element, and then any and all of the weapon systems in the assault element. Now for the assault process. Once the squad leader is satisfied with the actions on objective and the suppression that has occurred, he will call shift, and the support element will shift from TRP 1 to 2 and 3. So their fires can be anywhere between TRP 2 and 3. At that point, the assault element will bound 25 meters forward, and the squad leader will call a lift fire. After that lift fire, the assault element will bound 25 meters more. The squad leader will call a ceasefire, and the assault element will bound through the kill zone to the limit of advance, 35 meters past the kill zone. Once they reach the kill zone, the EPW and then the aid and litter teams will be deployed. The EPW team will be made up of the Bravo team leader and riflemen in the assault element. If possible, they should clear the objective of any enemy casualties and take them to the wood line for a little bit more cover and concealment. They'll then search all the enemies for any reconnaissance that's applicable to the mission. And the Bravo team leader will conduct a LACE report and report that to the squad leader. The aid and litter team will then conduct their responsibilities when the EPW team has finished. At that point, when the squad leader is satisfied, he will begin the withdrawal plan. On the command of red, the assault element here will withdraw to the rally point. On the command of white, the support element here will withdraw to the rally point. And on the command of blue, the security elements will withdraw to the rally point. To conduct accountability, the squad leader and Bravo team leader will make a choke point at the rally point and take a head count there. Are there any questions?